Hello YouTube and welcome to another guide video for Azur Lane, and today we'll be discussing over advanced beginner tips. And the reason I say advanced is because there are numerous tips and guides out on the interwebs already for you guys to browse through. So that's why this guide is meant to be enhancing your understanding of the game mechanics and tricks. Each of the bullet points I made are just general ideas and answers that I will try not to get too much details into, because believe me, I could talk forever, and if I do, this is going to be like a 1 hour documentary about talking about grill boats in general. So these are just general points, and with that being said, let us begin. Number 1, we have limit breaking at levels 69.5, 79.5, and 89.5. If content isn't a big of an issue for you guys with the current ships you have and are using, you can opt to limit break around those 3 stages in the ship's life. Why I say this is because as you limit break, oil consumption becomes higher. So by limit breaking at the very last bit of EXP before a ship hits their max, you can minimize the oil consumption as well as gain full EXP for a ship while it participates in battle. Number 2, we have upgrading all white and blue boxes up until purple. White and blue boxes are obsolete after you bypass the early stages of the game, because white and blue gear usually falls off aside from a select few. Since purple is the highest tier you can craft the boxes to, you should turn them into these, because there are a wide variety of purple gear that ships still currently use in the game, unlike blue and white gear. While we're on this topic of crafting, do not upgrade skill books to purple. However, because it costs 6 blue books to craft 1 purple book, and 6 blue books equates to about 900 EXP, versus a purple book that gives 450 EXP. Unless you're really stretched for time, which is almost never the case, never turn the blue books into purple books and just leave them be and just use them for the long con. Number 3, we have make your big goal decisions after a reset to maximize time in shop. For instance, if you have 20,000 gold and you wish to limit break your next Belfast, wait until after the reset timer to do so, because there may be a chance that a pack of 5 gold royal boxes will be on sale, and then you have to grind those last bits of 5,000 gold to buy it, and then you can limit break after if you have extra funds. If you limit break before the reset and then boxes show up, most likely you will not be able to have the gold in time to buy the boxes before the reset, and thus you lose out on potential gold gear from the boxes. For me, it's 3 AM for the reset timer, and everyone else is a bit different. By waiting until I can decide if I can limit break safely or not, and get whatever items I want from the shop that I really desire. Number 4, we have Commander EXP is based off of map difficulty and how many ships you're using, and being within the range level of level 20 at max, and then after that the EX value goes down. A higher commander level means a higher gold and oil capacity, facility upgrades every 10 levels, and higher daily challenges if the required level is met. While we're on topic of daily challenges, a tip for escort, if you're struggling at dodging the torpedoes, is to bring low cost air carriers, because their skill lets you wave clear incoming torpedoes, so you can reset the waves and get a better chance of dodging the torpedoes that are coming next wave. Number 5, we have in case of gold emergencies, sell off old white and blue gear is a great way to make some extra gold. Usually most players have a lot of trash and white and blue gears laying around, so you can make a quick 1,000, 2,000 gold by just selling them off during desperate times where you need a lot of gold. Number 6, we have walking over sunken fleets will prevent you from being ambushed or airstriked by the enemies. Having less encounterment chances means you save more oil cost in case those low percentages chances where your invasion fails, and we know evasion fails a lot for a lot of us, so step on those sunken fleets, guys, and don't get ambushed. Number 7, we have if you wish to level up a fresh Vanguard ship, put them in the middle of a strong Vanguard fleet. The reason being is because the middle position takes the least amount of damage, followed by the back position, and third will be the front position. Number 8, we have formations can be used strategically on harder fleets for auto battle. Basic formation is for strong fleets that have no issues clearing the current enemies. Double line formation is used for a more defensive approach versus stronger fleets. and cross formation is used for enemies with a lot of planes and aviations. Number 9 is Akashi's gifts are predetermined. After head patting and buying from her enough times, you'll hit the next milestone reward until you reach the end of her list. Number 10, the white bar on enhancement tells you how much the fodder will give in that EXP stat. And of course, using the same type of ships gives more EXP. Number 11, PvP gives a lot of EXP, so once your ships are level 90 and max limit broken, let them PvP as much as possible to save oil from PvE grinding. Number 12, don't spend PvP points on ships or bullets unless you plan on maxing them out right away or using them. If you buy them just to buy them, then that's one inventory space gone from your farming convenience. Also, speaking of bullets, make sure you have enough in stock, because once you start limit breaking for collections or whatever, those will go out fast, so make sure you're always stocked up on those. Number 13 we have is having at least 4 out of 5 ammo prior to an engagement grants you additional damage in combat. So if you're struggling for a boss fight, make sure you take the extra ammo and make sure it's over 4 to get a little bit boost in power before a fight. Number 14 is for dormitories. Extra wallpapers and floorings do not grant happiness, so buy furniture and decorations if you plan on boosting happiness. Also, happiness soft caps at 100, so after that, there's diminishing returns afterwards. And lastly, number 15, guilds and friendless serve no purpose aside from spamming idiot and nodding. So those are just a couple tips and advice I have to offer for the newer bunch of players in the game. Of course, these aren't your typical tips, but these are just hidden tips or general common sense that most people forget, so I hope this helps. If I missed anything, or if you have any comments, feel free to drop a comment and I'll happily answer them. And once again guys, good luck commanders and happy sailing.